Hi, Alan here once again. Yeah, well, yeah, what can I say? The property building in Manchester is carrying on. Yeah, um, I'll just turn this off a minute. Plans for six new building high rises to go in. Yeah. Another £741 million project has been submitted. Or projects submitted, shall I say. The Blade tower block has been approved. They've started on that. Also, there are going to be four new towers in the Victoria Station area. Next, well, that would be bordering on the Salford Greater Manchester borderline. The area that they're going to be using, get ready for this, it's another car park. They're going to use another car parking area for this next project. The height of the tower is going to be 60 floors, and it's going. I'll tell you something. Building contractors in the Manchester area are going to be pretty busy for the next 2 to 3 years, with these new building projects that are coming on. But you know, you as people can get involved in this sort of thing, you know, if you form a group or something, and you can come investors, yeah, and you can be a part of this if you wanted to do. But the thing is, property is and can be a very, very dicey game. It's not for the faint-hearted, but the building boom in the Greater Manchester area is you know, they're going up, and things are going up there. Yeah, and the reason why it's happening is it's to do with office jobs and stuff, and companies moving into the Manchester area. What I am about to say is going to be controversial, like I usually am. The companies that are moving into the area that I live in, the Blackburn with Darwin area, well, we've got BAE and another defence company here. They were supposed to be building a cyber centre at Sainsbury. We don't know if this is going to go ahead or not, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But the Blackburn area, in a lot of cases, has companies that are basically, I'm going to say it, they don't really bring anything to the table, really. I'm sorry to say, because the major problem with Blackburn, it's got a very poor tech sector. It's got very poor, shall we say, yeah, the companies you've never heard of. And no sign of him yet. Yeah. Mum's looking for a cat. Yeah, Alfie the cat. Yeah. The guy's cat got out. The other cat that they have down the bottom there at number 29. It got out and started roaming the estate a bit. Yeah. So, back to what I was saying. Yeah. So, really, they're not really getting it. Blackburn with Darwen aren't really getting any real proper investment here. Especially housing-wise. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. I've been seeing the pictures from Blackpool. It looks like they're having a bumper time there. I think, and I really do think that that people who were planning to go away on holiday, and they've been seeing them pictures at Manchester Airport. They can't get people in, short-staffed, because of the certain virus. People don't say anything much about that now, but it's just as bad as ever. But you know, we're basically sat here riding it out in a lot of places, and in some cases people don't want to, you know, they just don't, because some of the wages that they're offering a bit, you know, they're a pittance. And some shops will be closed tomorrow, with it being Easter Sunday. Just a reminder, it is going to pee down tomorrow. And if you're going to the Tesco car boot, yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. My advice would be to take a brolly with it. Would be to take a brolly with you. Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. As I said, the crowds have started coming back into Blackpool, because they saw the pictures on the TV, and they basically turned round and said, and thought, excuse me. Yeah. No, we're not going to bother queuing in a queue for over 8 hours just to get on a plane on holiday. Our kids would be kicking off and everything. And I bet there were. I bet there were kids kicking off. Mum, are we there yet? And when we're getting on the plane, Mum? I'm getting sick of this, Mum. You know. How long are we going to have to stand here? That's what they're going to... And, you know... But it's Manchester Airport. You don't get this stupidity at Heathrow or Gatwick. I don't know what's happening at John Lennon Airport, but, you know, because they don't do many international flights from there. To tell you the truth, John Lennon Airport could do with doing that. Get some proper international flights from there. And, yeah. Yeah, they could really do with that. And, it'd be a good alternative to Manchester, who can't, you know, get their act together. Yeah, and I just hope everybody's okay. And big shout out to all my subscribers. Take a walk on the wild. I'd like to give a big massive shout out to Take a Walk on the Wild Side, Old Blackpool Biker, yeah, and the Bikerettes. Also a shout out to the guy who has Happy Days. And also a big shout out to who was it? Leica. Also a big shout out to Visit Fylde Coast. Also all the Blackpool bloggers. Yeah. So I heard that the chapel on the seafront had, and that restaurant on the seafront had a bit of a fire. Not good. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink.